Like I said, I'm happy to be back as it was a fluke injury, and I'm glad it wasn't longer.
Some injuries stacking up, especially on defense. Take us sort of inside the room. What happens when you're getting ready for a game and you're looking around? There's no Clefbaum, there's no Russell. The coach is changing some things. What's going through players' heads at this time?
I think right now we just have that next man up mentality. We've kind of had injury issues throughout the whole season. Guys have been coming in and out of the lineup with injuries, and I think we have to have that next man up mentality. And we were missing some pretty key pieces right now on the back end, but we have the depth and guys that are able to step in and provide some good quality minutes. And I think we just have to have that faith in each other and then have that next man up mentality, like I said.
Being able to come back in that game last night and just it looked like you guys were kind of dead and buried. I guess what does that say about the group, and what does it say about you guys' ability to never be out of a game?
Yeah, I think it shows our resilience and that we're not folding if we get down by a goal or two. I think in prior years or in prior games you'd see us kind of collapse and one goal and all of a sudden guys are yelling at each other and then we're not sticking to the game plan. But I think now that guys have bought into the system, bought into each other, I think we're never out of a game, and we're able to come back from a couple different games and find ways to win those tight games going to the third or one-goal games as well.
What do you miss specifically with the losses, Russell and Clefbaum?
Well, obviously a big power play defenseman in Clef. He logs a lot of minutes back there as well, 5-on-5 penalty kill as well. And then obviously Rusty, just the way he lays his body on the line, his penalty kill and blocking shots and all that sort of stuff. So those are two big pieces for special teams as well as 5-on-5. But like I said, we have the depth and guys that are able to step in and provide some good quality minutes as well.
Speaking of that, Caleb Jones, a guy you would see around camp a little bit. What you've seen out of him, and obviously his brother's already in the NHL. Maybe there seems to be a feeling this kid can be a pretty good player on this team.
Yeah, I mean, I've been able to play in the rookie tournament with him and development camp and see him in main camp and stuff here. And he's a pretty high offensive defenseman. He can make plays in both ends of the rink. He's a great skater, and I think he's just going to be getting his feet wet. But I think he's going to be able to step in and be a pretty good spark for us. I think anytime you got a guy playing potentially his first game, it's definitely a spark for the locker room, and we're definitely excited to have him back there.
Maybe talk about the man behind the bench on the other team tonight. What's it like to go against him in the big leagues?
Yeah, it's a little different. He coached me at school for 3 years, and we had a really good and close relationship. He's kind of like my dad away from home, and took really good care of me at school. So, I think he's a major part in where I am today, and so to be able to go up against him, it's kind of fun, and I could be able to see him after the game and talk to him and that sort of stuff. So it's always a fun game whenever you're playing an old teammate or an old coach, and just gotta make sure that I just play my game and not worry about that. But it'll be nice to see him after the game.